This weekend's live feeds were crazy, and I unfortunately missed a lot of it, but I can give you the gist. On Saturday, basically from the moment she woke up, Angela was crying. She was just having like a guilty conscience about lying about her vote. So then she went to Haley and told her that she lied about the vote. And at first, Haley was like forgiving about it, but then kind of started to get mad as the conversation went on. And then Angela also told Chuck, and she asked Chuck if she could give him a hug, and he was like, no. Dee tells Kamu, of all people, about her power, so she hasn't told Angela, but she's now told Kamu. That could become a problem if Angela finds out that Kamu knew before her. Later in the gym, there's a conversation happening between like the Red Corner people and Yash about how the vote happened and who was lying. And then Kamu brings up Angela, which he later says he did that because he wanted her to freak out. And she starts bickering with Haley, and eventually it escalates to the point that Angela is calling Haley a bitch and like cursing her out, and she's like screaming. And we don't actually get to see that part, but Lala is listening in from the other room and eventually kind of steps in and is like, what the hell is happening? At the end of the day, it turns people more against Haley and Chuck, but Haley thinks that Angela's going to come off really bad and that people are going to hate her outside the house, and she's just so worried that people are going to hate Angela, as if the fans don't already know who Angela is. Later on, Kamu wins a veto, and Haley tries to convince him that he should use it on her, and like convinces Chuck that it should be used on her versus him. But Kamu doesn't want to use it on her because he doesn't want to be seen as a trio with those two anymore. Taylor has been talking about trying to flip the vote to get Barrett out, which she doesn't have the numbers as far as I'm concerned, and she'd be going against Dee, and as I said, what Dee wants, she has been getting. So she might be in danger if she really tries to push that agenda. Last night there was some feet stuff on the feeds. Melody put on her sunglasses with her feet, and Yash was picking up a cup with his feet and like showing how he could drink out of the cup using his feet, and then passed the cup to Dee, and Dee licked his toe. The Fuck Ass People Alliance, which is Mallory, Melody, Drew, and Barrett, did like a little rock seance, and Mallory talked about how she made a cult when she was a kid. And they talked about changing their name in case their alliance becomes important enough that production actually wants to put it on TV. So they jokingly renamed their alliance as For the American People, for like a TV appropriate alliance name, but they're called the Fuck Ass People, FAP for short.